or two loans a month. What are they not doing that those top producing loan officers are doing? What are like 3 things that you can think of?
Yeah, I'd say for one, just putting yourself out there. I know that seems so elementary, but by being visible and utilizing all the tools in the toolbox is incredibly important. So you think about any type of profession, especially within real estate, if you're not being visible, if you're not being front of mind all the time with buyers or with referral partners, then if you're not basically bragging on yourself from a mountaintop, then no one knows what you do. So you kind of have to be your biggest cheerleader and your biggest champion in order to kind of get that ball rolling to even start with. So I'd say that's definitely the first thing, is just being visible.
Wow. Can I just stop you there for a second? So that's number 1. We'll come back. Hopefully I don't destroy your chain of thought here, but just to really put a pin in that, so many people that I talk to do not like promoting themselves. They feel awkward. They don't know what to say. They don't know what to post. They feel like they're spamming their friends and family. And there's a lot of like guilt and shame or just doubt and fear around this. So how do you overcome that and really do it in the right way so that it isn't spamming people?
Well, I will say we do a lot of coaching, and we've actually been guests on national podcasts talking about this very thing for like an hour at a time. So, I mean, we could go down a rabbit hole all day long because I think it's something that we've not necessarily perfected, but it's certainly something that we've focused on. But having reviews certainly helps, but being able to overcome that and request those things, I don't know. Your question was, how do you overcome it? That's an interesting question. It's do you want to succeed or not? I mean, you have to.
So that's a great question. So I actually used to struggle with that a little bit, and when I first started to get into business, because I was raised by my parents were divorced at a young age, and we just didn't have a lot of money, and then getting into the mortgage business and working hard, it was, very good. And that was awesome. And I didn't want to do video, didn't want to do a lot of self-promotion, but you actually get over it fairly quickly because if you do it and then you don't care about what you look like, don't let all that stuff get in your head, right? I'm kind of like one of those actors where I like to do videos and I don't like to see my movies, right? Like I won't go back and watch them. So
same.
But the thing is, what people need to realize, it's really not about you. It's, if you look at it from the perspective that you're actually helping other people. So if you have knowledge that can help other people, and if you're not sharing it, well, that's not really cool, right? So it's kind of a mindset to come from that way and be like, listen, I've got this word. I can help people save money, maybe help them avoid some mistakes on buying a home, and just get that word out. Then once you see that works, you start getting referrals, and you're making money, right? Because that's what loan officers should be doing, is closing loans and making money. You just have to get over that initial hump and have the right mindset going into it.
The right mindset being, this isn't about me promoting myself. This is about helping people and educating people.
That's exactly right.
You have something valuable, which is the knowledge and the ability to help. Let's get it out there to help as many people as possible.
Amen. I love that. Well, thanks for clarifying on that. So that was number 1. What are the other 2 things, if you can remember?
This is the ABC Podcast.